Hey guys, it's Kat. Just got back inside after being wet from being outside because the bikers against child abuse were here. And I didn't abuse anybody, I swear, but bikers against child abuse, basically their goal is, they are bikers, yes, they have motorcycles, they wear leather, they're your typical biker, however they are good people. They believe that no child should be afraid. Absolutely. They believe no child should run from their abuser or their abuse unless they need to. Basically, the way that they promote it is that the bikers against child abuse are awesome people. Really, they are. I met with them today because tomorrow I have to go into court for some personal things that are going on. And, because the cutoff age is 18, they were still able to help me up until October. However, after October, if I have a motorcycle, I can join them and be a biker against child abuse, which I'm very deeply considering. And so, as a biker, they protect you from your abuser while you're in court. If the person who abused the child or adult, depending if you're 18 or not, has been sexually assaulted, raped, they find the rapist, anybody like that, anybody who's been emotionally abusive, socially abusive, emotionally abusive, physically abusive, any sort of abuse that can go to court, they can go for. And they will meet up with you before the court date and talk to you about your situations. They know what's going on, what your triggers are, things like that. And they just get to know you. And if they can help you, then, like today, the day before, or a couple days before your court date, you get to meet with them. And all of the people that can arrive for that group thing, I think there were like 20 today that I got to see, something like that. Pretty much they all come to the house, and you get your own vest, you get your own nickname, you get, a stuffed bear that has a Bikers Against Child Abuse vest on it, and everybody hugs it. You also get this cool bracelet that has these magnets that pop off. So that's how you get the bracelet off, and then you just pull this loop and it comes undone, and then you go like this, and the little metal bar pops out, and then the bracelet comes off. That's basically how it works. Like, it just fell off. And so, they do that, you get stationery. With the bracelet, they also gave me different charms that are magnetic that change with it. So, I have some more of these black and red ones. I have some horses. I have a couple forest animals. I have a light blue and a teal color. I have light blue ones and purple ones. They gave me a couple so I could change it up. And they are more than willing to let me wear this however often I need. And so they give you those things, and then you get to go to the bikes, and you get to look around, you get to touch them, you get to sit on them, pick which one's your favorite, and get some pictures with it. And then not only do you get pictures, but you also get to go on a ride with them. Now, because the Washington weather has been shit today, it's overcast, it was raining while they were here, so it was terrible. And so they decided to move my ride to a different day. Probably going to be maybe tomorrow at the court date after we're done, if the weather's nice, or something close by. And so I'll get to pick my favorite bike, and I get to go ride on it and have a ton of fun. The motorcycle that I picked out was a blue and white one, and it had skulls on the side. It was so cool. I will post a picture of that here. And so it was cool. It was nice. It was nice because my court thing, I'm going against my family. And that's not going to be an easy subject. They've turned all of my family and all of my friends against me. And so only my godparents, who are the people I live with right now, the people that I work for, Victoria is in Arizona right now with a friend of hers. So she's not going to be able to be here to help me relax, to help me feel comfortable. And so her husband, Jack, will be able to go. However, depending on Jack's feeling, he's not going to be able to go either. So TJ is going to go with me, and hopefully I'll feel better. Because that would be nice. And, when we had realized that my court date was going to be while Victoria was gone to Arizona, she didn't want me to feel alone and like I had to go through this whole process by myself. So she decided to talk to BACA, which is the Bikers Against Child Abuse, and talk to them about going with me. And I said, okay, need a little information about her, you know, what she's like, a little bit of what she's going through, yada yada. So that's pretty much what we did. But it was a lot of fun. I really like them. The only names I can really remember off the top of my head is Roadkill, Splat, Priest, Mole. There were a couple of other ones. They had Giggles. Oh, hi Riddick. This is Riddick, one of the Dobermans I care for. He was not able to come out. Montana, which is one of the dogs. And he is a service dog. He's a golden retriever. But he will also be there with me on the court day, which I'm very excited for. Hi, sweetie, you're in my shot. You need to go over that way. Thank you. Oh boy. Oh, he wants to say hi. Now he said hi. He wants to come and get head rubs. So you may have to put him for the rest of the shot. But it was a lot of fun getting to talk to them and see them and just get to know them and visit and sit on bikes and get pictures. And Riddick, stop it, sweetie. Thank you. It was a nice thing to do. I really, really needed it. And so it was really nice to be able to feel like there was somebody there that could actually be supportive over this whole thing. And it was nice to get to sit on bikes. It was a lot of fun being able to talk to them about situations and got to hear what they've been through too. And so that's actually what got them into this, was their past experiences. So it's nice because I can feel like I'm not alone. And so honestly, I'm just gonna give a shout out to them. Bikers, you guys are amazing. I absolutely love you. I will save up my pennies and get a motorcycle. Hi Riddick. And come and join you guys. Because I actually care and I would love to be a part of your group. And each of them, the bikers, there's some on this side of the state, there's some on the other side of the state. They're all over the US, some of them go international. I'll leave a link to their main website below. But they're amazing people. Like, within minutes, my anxiety went away, my depression went away. I felt like I was actually comfortable, like I had a family, some people I could relate to. So this was just a little rant to tell you guys about what I was doing and what I've been through. It's the 13th. Victoria gets back in a week. And so we are almost done with house sitting doggies. Thunder is like asleep on the dog bed. So he's a sleepy boy. But I can't even begin to explain how nice it was to just be able to compare stories and feel comfortable, and I couldn't be happier. Thank you, Bikers. I owe you one. Bye.